Well, I'm back. That was only a matter of seconds, or less. T for tarot. And if you want to see my other video, it's a sort of a rant, but just more like stop lying. Stop lying. Just tell the truth. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. We got lions and cheetahs out here. You gotta be careful. It's a jungle. So, but anyway, so T for tarot, right? T and tarot. Okay, let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's make it pop. You cannot see the board, my friends. All right. Let's see. Let's go. Let me move my brush here. Let's go with 3 cards. there's 2 right there. I'm gonna take this one. Okay. Oh no, at this, whoa, way too many cards. Let's take that one back. Okay, that's why it stopped, I guess. So 3 cards. By the way, that was Magician. All right, and they're all face down. That's fascinating. Okay, all face down. They're all together. They're all tight, all hidden. It's all together. So it's all, whatever we don't know, it's all there, all there. Every ounce of it, right? So let's go. I flipped it up. All on the upright. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Right on. Okay. Unbiased judgment. How fitting is that? Okay, so unbiased judgment with the Queen of Swords, right? Queen of Swords has that truth in her hand, baby. Has that truth in her hand. The Queen of Swords, right? It's justice. It's it's what do you call it? It's like a Libra card, right? Libra and Virgo. So justice, it's just great. And she's sitting on the throne, right? Nice foundation, ready to, authority, showing the authority, showing, and I always see, some reason with this card, I always see the clouds, like clearing up the clouds, clearing up the fog. The fog about maybe something that maybe has happened, and it's in the back part, so it's in the past, right? The clouds are, right? And it's all clearing it up. It's all, it's all clearing up. Either the gods are clearing up because it's heavenly, clouds are heaven, and stuff like that, and the clouds came and dropped down, and maybe stay close to the earth, so then that way you can use that truth to fight through whatever's not clear, right? Right? Independence, clear boundaries, direct communication, clear-minded. Yeah, so that's the sword. So clear-minded, clear thoughts, clear everything. That's the sword of that. Okay. All right. Next card. Next card is the 4 of Pentacles. Man, little holding on that baby's a little tight, right? Doesn't want to spend money in the city. That could be true. Anyway, hold a little bit tight, saving security. At least it's secure, but be careful holding on too tight. You know what I mean? Because I always believe this: if you holding on certain things too tight, the more it falls and slips through your fingers, right? So like if you're grabbing water, instead of cupping your hand and holding it gently, and then drinking. Yeah, and if you try to grab it, what does it do? It falls through your fingers. So anything that you hold, assets, finances, things too tightly. Maybe I say I don't want to sell my paintings, and I price it up too high, right? And I do that. I can't say I don't. So maybe that could be for me. That could definitely be for me. Like, hey, you know what? Maybe you don't want to go so high that you hold on to it. Maybe you should learn how to release some of the paintings that you love, and get rid of them. Don't. You can always make more, right? Maybe that could be it. Be careful how many. That could be paintings. The Pentacles for me could be paintings for sure. So I got to be careful of that. That's a nice little thing. Saving money, security, conservative, scarcity. See, scarcity is that's the thing. Don't think it's scarce. You can always create more. So that could be my issue for sure. I'm just gonna be honest. Okay. And this one, this is awesome. Okay, this is the Hermit card. I I don't know. Some people don't like the Hermit card, but I love the Hermit card. I don't know. I do. You get a different perspective. You're up on top of a mountain. You know, your feet are planted. You got a sturdy stick. Staff. Keeping the balance. No problem. You can see. You got that lantern out there. You can see with that light, right? You can see everything. You know, I do like this one. Yeah, so this is the Hermit. Yeah. And it's like when you see 9, it's like on the almost to the 10, right? So you can see you're almost there where you can see like so clear, like there's no denying it, right? You're at that moment. You're at that moment where you can see everything so clearly. Okay, and then you have this. In fact, one of my tattoos is the Hermit. I know it's upside down, but when I hang my arm down, it's the Hermit card. So that's one of my first tattoos, right? So that the Hermit card is great. Like I don't know, I just love it. It's just soul searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth seeking, being alone, independent, inner guidance, meditation and consciousness. All those kind of things will help you come out with the right answer. But it says, look, you're getting clarity, remember? So you're getting clarity. Don't, this also could be like, oh, I'm going to stay in conclusion. I'm in recluse. I'm going to be recluse. I'm going to hold on to what I do know. That could be even, because honestly, pinnacles are money too. Like, are maybe the things you know. Yes, I am. I haven't showed you anything that I do know. You know what I mean? Like, you may see me now, but I'm just telling you, you have not seen like the Lo Shi squares. You have not seen the I Ching really. What I can do with it. I can truly say that people have told me that have changed their life with the I Ching. Changed their life. And there's a difference between a tarot card and the I Ching reading. Tarot cards, I know you can gain a lot of knowledge, but you can't gain the knowledge that you can get from the Lo Shi square and the I Ching. That's all I'm saying. And the knowledge is so different and more exact when it comes to, if you do it correctly with the I Ching, the knowledge is more personal, more exact. That's why billionaires use the I Ching. Billionaires. And millionaires use the I Ching. And very few ever use the tarot card as making financial decisions. So just so you know. And military uses the I Ching. They also use Project Looking Glass and all that kind of stuff. But in the past they used the I Ching. So it's the same thing. You're looking into your future and using it and making decisions off mathematics. And this is, you're just using your intuition, but you're using your intuition and mathematics, or the natural clock of life, through the I Ching. That's the difference. So anyway, honestly, all in all, great reading. What did you learn? You know what? Maybe you should release some of that knowledge. I learned that. That's for me, for sure. Release a little bit more knowledge of what's going on and what is going to serve you in the future. So maybe I will do that. You know, I have a choice, whatever I want to do. Of course, by choices, you know, we will all live with our choices, every one of us. I'm Mr. Dragon, and I don't think you see me. I'm Mr. Dragon, and great seeing you guys. And go see my other videos. I'm putting up about probably 3 today. It's going to take a while to upload, even though they're only 10, 15, whatever minutes, whatever, 10, 5 minutes, whatever. And there's also a thing that you might want to know that is being talked about me in secretly, and over the few years that, you know, I've been doing my thing out here just like everybody else. And I love you all. I even love my enemies. I wish much success so they can leave me alone and go do their thing. That'd be great. That's all I wish. So go do your thing. Go be so successful that, you know, you felt like you beat me and you did. Oh, that's great. Good for you. There's your clap, okay? Hey, go for it. I love it. Go get yours that you deserve, and leave the innocent people alone, man. You know, like, please leave us all alone that are just doing our thing that we're told to do by the divine, or we think we are told to do by the divine, and not helping and not hurting ourselves or other individuals, and always building up. So for those individuals, please go out and go get yours, because you deserve it. Go get yours. Go out and do all the work that we do, like all of us that are doing great in life, you know, like enjoying life, you know. And stop picking on people. Stop just because you can tear somebody down verbally doesn't mean that you're better than anybody else. It just means you're probably secretly a little bit hurt. You're probably hurt by daddy or hurt by mommy, or all these kind of things, and you didn't fix your shadows. You know what I mean? So go fix your shadows and go become. If you're after success and you're after money, go for it. No one's stopping you. I don't even think God would stop you if you have the right motives. You know what I mean? I don't believe the divine will stop you if you have the right motives. You should be able to do that. Yeah, you know, and then take some of that money and go help other individuals. All right? Go help them. All right. I love you guys. Take care and have a good day.